All right, I'm gonna make this very quick and to the point. I think everyone is very impressed by Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, from the animations to the amount of detailing, even though I do complain a little bit by how inconsistent Goku's boots are. If you pay attention to Dragon Ball, you understand that when he's in the Saiyan Saga to the Frieza Saga, it's like a yellow line on the boots, but then when he goes into the Cell Saga and beyond, it's a red line. It's the kind of, misunderstanding there. But regardless, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero has been very consistent on paying attention to details, and one of the things that I don't like, and it's very rare, but I am very tired of the dimension breaking beam clashes. I think it's a great concept. I'm glad that they're very inspired by Shintani's art style and design for Dragon Ball Super Broly, and I think they should honestly go with that style moving forward, even though I like Dragon Ball Dragon Ball Super Superhero. Oh, that title's so confusing. But I really hope they go into that Sakuga type style, but for every beam clash to be this moving around the camera, because it's honestly inspired by Natoshi Shida's animation when you had Super Saiyan Gogeta versus Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. I guess before he went legendary, but it's that weird animation where like the camera's spinning and spinning. To see like what I just seen on Twitter, where the Spirit Bomb is having a beam clash against a Kamehameha, and you're still getting that. Even their recent trailer, which was the Saiyan Saga to the Frieza Saga, you can't even have angles where you had Goku on the ground about to do a beam and Vegeta in the sky while you jump cutting to them both on the same level, and they cut off where you see the dimensions get destroyed, because it'll look ridiculous if you had Kaioken times 4 Goku doing a beam against Saiyan Saga Vegeta and it destroys dimensions, right? I think they should have multiple options. Like we literally seen with like melee clashes or grab clashes, they have multiple animations. And I'm not trying to make it too power scaly with like only certain characters or certain power levels can do that, because bro, they have Android 17 from Dragon Ball Super not be able to make Saiyan Saga Uzaru Vegeta flinch, right? They're not going to be that accurate. Like even in Tenkaichi 3, they had Ultimate Gohan not be able to make Super Saiyan's Legendary Super Saiyan Broly get hits, but they had Super Saiyan 3 Goku be able to do that. So I recorded the original recording before they released the Cell Saga trailer, and even the Cell Saga trailer, they're hiding beam clashes. They're only either using slight cutscenes from Perfect Cell's ultimate attack, then changing it to father-son Kamehameha from Gohan, then using his animation for his ultimate attack, and then using some scenes from the story cutscenes of beam clashes. So yeah, I think beam clashes are where they're going to be at. And also for the fans of giant beams, every beam in this trailer is pretty much the same size. So I think this is just what Sparking Zero is going to be. You have to deal with like every beam being the same size pretty much, and you're going to get drastic sizes when a beam hits, but they're all going to be, small linear beams, and they're not going to change in size. And beam clashes are all going to have the Sheeta camera spinning and it's all going to break the universe. So everyone is microcosm universal level breaking characters in this game. So power scalers unite. Back to the original recording. That's just like a complaint I have with Sparking Zero. Again, I'm going to buy the game. I'm going to definitely put it on the channel. Also, make sure to check out my playthrough of Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, which is like it's going to be following to Sparking Zero's release. And I'm just a big fan of video games, so that I really like y'all support there. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what you currently don't like about Sparking Zero. And like, because again, Sparking Zero, I think everyone agrees that's going to be a great game, but that's like a critique I have. And I know a lot of people do not like how Super Saiyan 3 looks, despite them trying their best to fix the models the best they can, but I know it has some issues there. But yeah, I just want Sparking Zero to be successful, and I know it's probably way too late to try to tell them, hey, you should probably add multiple animations for beam clashes, and also just keep, like, it's weird. It's a weird choice, because with you have like the rush attacks, right? Back in Tenkaichi 3, a rush attack will always cut to a distinct level or distinct area in the map for the cutscene to work. In Sparking Zero, if you do a rush attack, if you do it like in the ocean, the rush attack will continue in the ocean, or an ultimate, it'll happen in the ocean. But it's just weird when you do a beam clash that it always auto corrects to both beams like being level. It kind of reminds me of Ultimate Tekaichi, the way they handle it. And I think a lot of people miss where when you did a beam clash, you stay in your distinct spot where you did the beam, but it'll be at different angles. It'll give more variety. And with this new style, it just doesn't really add much variety. It's just the same old. Look, I love Sheeta, but I don't think I'm supposed to see Sheeta's animations and camera spins this many times. So yeah, overall, very excited for Sparking Zero. If you're a fan of Sparking Zero and you're gonna get mad at anything I say, just please listen to the point. That's all I'm trying to say. But anyway, SonTJ, peace. Love you all.